Monday Market Minute by FranceWas, KellerWilliams, SantaBarbara. Bonjour, happy Monday. So with 2021 around the corner, let's start the new year by taking care of real estate property issues that have been nagging you, such as encroachments. So what is an encroachment? Well, it's an improvement on real estate, such as a building, a fence, a driveway, or even a tree, which is on someone else's real estate property and without the consent of its owners. So the concept of an encroachment is closely related to trespass or nuisance. Trespassing when your neighbor's property infringes on your grounds. Let's say that the neighbor put up a shed and it's partly on your property. Moved, or they build a fence and they replaced the fence, and as they replaced it, they slightly moved it a couple feet onto your property. Or it could be seen as a nuisance. Let's say there is a tree that you purchased the property because of the view, and the adjacent neighbor has a tree that has not been trimmed in the last few years and now is infringing upon your view. So in that case, by the way, there is a city ordinance that was adopted on the subject matter a few years ago, and that is Municipal Code 2276. But in both cases, there is interference with your personal property right, and a real estate property owner is entitled to prescribed remedies for unauthorized inferences on their property rights. So how do you proceed? Well, all that is needed to establish the existence of an encroachment is you have to survey the property, so to locate the property line. If an improvement on one parcel extends on the property of the adjacent parcel, neighboring parcel, then there is an encroachment. So what are the remedies? Well, when an encroachment has been determined, then the remedies to the owner include either the removal of the encroachment structure, and then there would be an injunction, or if it is more costly, or it is the removal greatly exceeds the cost of the damage to the property owner, then there might be money losses. And in this case, there's a condition, it is called balancing hardship or balancing equities. An encroachment easement is then awarded for the nuisance of the encroachment, and the encroaching neighbor is granted an equitable easement to maintain the improvement on the owner's property. Therefore, let's say you're granted the easement because your property is trespassing on someone else's property, then you have to maintain it. And that's why there's this easement that is being granted. But if the neighbors don't come to term, then and there's a boundary dispute, then obviously that has to be resolved before proceeding with the settlement. What time frame are we looking at? Well, we have a 3-year statute of limitations, and if the owner loses the right to enforce the removal of an encroachment or recovery money against the encroachment neighbor, if the owner's delay in making the claim, then that causes the neighbor to rely on the owner's acquiescence to the detriment. Therefore, if you do not say something within the 3-year statute of limitation, then you are, in a sense, acquiescing and agreeing, approving of it. Till next week, à bientôt, have a good week, and Happy New Year's Eve. Stay safe. Bye-bye.